Charles River Watershed Association was founded in 1965, and a lot has changed since then. When you've been around for nearly 60 years, it's good to take stock periodically and think about where you've been and where you want to go next. We have done both. That's why we're excited to announce the completion of our strategic plan to guide our work over the next 5 years.
In 1965, the Charles River was a dumping ground. The Clean Water Act had not yet been passed, so there was not a lot of leverage against polluters. Sewage, trash, industrial waste, and more were routinely dumped in the river. In the decades since, we have witnessed the transformation of our river. From a D grade in 1995 to A's and B's today, except for the D- in the Muddy River, the Charles River is a much cleaner, healthier place. Sewage releases are down by over 90%. And all manner of fish, turtles, birds, and other wildlife are surviving and even thriving in the river. We celebrate our considerable success, but there's still a lot of work left to do.
Our strategic plan lays out 5 goals. The first is protect human and ecological systems in a changing climate by replicating nature and natural processes. Climate change is bringing huge changes to our weather patterns: flooding, drought, extreme heat, and more. We will rise to this challenge. Our work to encourage cities and towns to invest in nature-based solutions will not only be good for the river, it will help protect people and property from the impacts of climate change. We will expand the Charles River Climate Compact, carrying out more projects, including more regional projects, and lobby for more policy changes at the local and state level. We are also launching the River Advocates Program, training volunteers to be the eyes and ears of the river.
Our second goal is to restore a clean, flowing, and swimmable river for humans, plants, and animals. We will continue our vital work analyzing and communicating water quality data with the help of our 85 volunteer monthly monitors, because you cannot manage what you're not measuring. We'll continue to advocate for the removal of defunct dams, which impede fish passage and harm the natural ecology of the river, and also work with DCR and volunteers to address invasive species which crowd out native plants and make it unsafe for boaters. We will also expand our work helping cities and towns to reduce phosphorus pollution, which harms native plants and animals and causes dangerous cyanobacteria blooms.
Our third goal is to promote environmental equity and climate justice. CRWA is committed to deeply embracing diversity, equity, and inclusion principles and practices in all aspects of our work. We hired a DEI consultant to lead us on this journey. We're excited about identifying ways we can better understand the needs of vulnerable individuals and families in our watershed. We are committed to making sure our work is relevant and impactful to all our watershed's residents and includes their meaningful input early on in project and policy design. This work also includes diversifying our board leadership and staff, and making sure everything from board governance to job descriptions and financial giving expectations are designed to reduce barriers to participation.
Our fourth goal is to defend and promote public trust lands, parks, and open space. One unintended consequence of a cleaner river is more attempts by private interests to block access to it. We will continue to fight for equitable access to the river so that all residents can share the benefits of a cleaner river.
Lastly, we will build a trusted, effective organization with the ability to achieve our goals, engage and serve a broad constituency, and attract and retain talented and diverse staff and volunteers. We will ensure that we have the necessary resources to carry out our strategic plan. This means growing our budget by over 60% over the next 5 years. We are confident that with your help, we will accomplish this.
Thank you all for being on this journey with us. We certainly cannot do it without you.